Hi, this is Kamera. My first few minutes with God, day 104, 1 Samuel chapter 21 through 24. David is on the run. Saul wants him dead. So what he does is he runs to this priest Ahimelech, tells him that he's on a special mission for Saul. He needs bread. He needs a weapon. The priest Ahimelech gives him holy bread and gives him the sword of Goliath. Doeg the Edomite sees this, but David just shakes it off. So David ends up in a cave in Adullam. Soon after that, his brothers join him, other relatives join him, and other men, they join him. Men who are in debt, men who are having certain problems, men who are just bored. So now David is the captain of like over 400 men. And so David takes his parents, though, and he placed them in protective custody. He takes them to the king of Moab and asks him to keep his parents safe. Isn't that something? Saul was a madman. Who could tell? He probably would have killed Jesse and his wife, right? So once his parents were taken care of, he was fine. So Prophet Gad tells David to go back to Judah. Saul hears that David is back, has returned to Judah. Saul goes off his man. His man is crazy. Tells him that they are conspiring against him with David or for David. What has David promised you and this type of thing? Well, anyway, Doeg, he steps up and said, "Oh, I saw David. He went to Ahimelech, a priest Ahimelech, gave him this, gave him that, did this for him, prayed for him, what have you." Saul goes and confronts Ahimelech. Ahimelech is like, "Listen, David has always been faithful to you. I believed his story. I didn't know he was a fugitive." Saul, psycho, feel like he's also conspiring against David, has Doeg to kill him and all the priests. It's like 85 priests that were slaughtered. Then Doeg leaves there and kills all the priests' family, the men, the women, the children, the babies, even killed the animals, the donkeys, the sheep, the lamb, all of those things. Abiathar, Ahimelech's son, he escaped and he goes to David and he tells David what's happened. David feels so bad because he saw Doeg, but he didn't think that, it would turn out like this. So he tells Abiathar to stay with him and he will keep him safe, basically. Yeah. And so David, he hears that there's this area called Keilah who's being terrorized by the Philistines. And so Abiathar, he has the ephod. So they get that. They talk to the Lord. "Lord, do you want me to attack the Philistines?" And so God says, "Yes, I will be with you." So David, he goes, him and his men, and they slaughter the Philistines. And Saul hears about this. So he's going to go to Keilah to get David. His whole mission is David. He's obsessed. And so David hears that Saul heard about it. Him being there. David and Abiathar, the ephod, they talk to God. And God tells them, yes, the people of Keilah, yes, they are going to betray you. So David, he runs again, fugitive run. In his next location, those people, they report to Saul that David was near them. As Saul is closing in to David, Saul gets an urgent message that the Philistines are attacking Israel. Saul immediately leaves to go help out and take care of that problem with the Philistines. But once he's done with that, he's back on his mission with David to kill David. So he goes back to pursue David. And there was a moment where he went to go relieve himself in this cave, not even realizing that David and his men are back in that cave. And so his men are like, "Oh, God has placed him in your hands." But David is so sensitive to the Holy Spirit that as he goes to Saul and he cuts off the robe, his spirit is so grieved by that. God does not want me to, this is his anointed. I can't destroy or kill what God has anointed. So he confronts Saul at a distance and tells him, "I could have killed you. God placed you right in my hand. My man wanted me to kill you, but I'm not going to kill you. God's going to take care of you." And they just exchange a few words. Saul says, "Oh, you're a better man than I am. You're going to be a great king. Promise me you're never going to kill my family," that type of thing. But him and David, yeah, they part. So yeah, Saul leaves. Yeah, David is such a good man of God. I love myself some David. He's so sensitive to the Holy Spirit. But there you have it, guys. Day number 104, 1 Samuel chapter 21 through 24. You have a God-filled blessed day.